The second half of Zatima season 3 returns December 26th, y'all. Okay, so first thing first, let me know y'all thoughts down below. Did y'all see the trailer? Look, I'm late. I'm about 2 or 3 weeks late, ain't it? But so okay, based on the trailer, they show Fatima the aftermath of everything that happened. If y'all already know, they released the some of the episodes or part of the episodes already, so we know some of this stuff already happened. But okay, Fatima is telling Zach she can't do this anymore. She has to think of the baby. That's a part that I've seen already. Zach says it's their baby. She tells him he should have thought about that. I'm guessing before he went over here beating this man like he crazy. But Zach says it's their baby. She tells him he should have thought about that. Bryce asks Preston what can they do. He says he doesn't know if there is anything they can do. I seen that part too. Cunny asks how did it get to this? Fatima and Cunny at the hospital, and by the look on Fatima's face, Jeremiah is very much still alive. And not just that, it's the fact that Zach is out. For the rest of the trailer, Zach is out. Mr. Tyrone is telling Nate and Tony to be careful because they might be looking at a charge too. Fatima tells Cunny she needs Zach to know he was wrong. She says, I think Cunny. Cunny says, so you just gonna leave him up at the jail? Nate telling Cunny and them every second Zach in there is gonna drive him crazy. Fatima tells Dr. Reed she wants Zach to learn his lesson. Dr. Reed says, I was gonna say suffer. Look, that part, wait, was it that part or another part? Well, Preston, oh, it's the part where Dr. Reed is leaving, and I think he hugs Fatima, and Preston on the phone with, I'm guessing, Zach. And he's like, she's gone. And I was like, I know he know that's his therapist because he the one called or whatever, and he showed up when they was at the bar. So I said, they probably just added that in there, y'all. But yeah, Fatima tells Dr. Reed she wants Zach to learn his lesson. Dr. Reed says, I was going to say suffer. Zach is shown walking with someone. It looked like Nate, but I don't know. Zach tells Fatima she is going to be his wife and the mother of his child. What else was he supposed to do? Fatima tells Zach she don't know if she can allow herself to love him like she wants to. And that's the part where I wrote down. I got a question. You know how we've been studying Zach? Now I understand her hesitance. I don't think that's a word. Oh, I understand her hesitation or whatever. Excuse me. But because like he done had so much mess happen. But the fact that she always running, it has to be a reason. It definitely has to be a reason. That's why a lot of us were saying, before they released the trailer for season 3 and we seen the first half of season 3, we were saying like maybe this season gonna focus on Fatima and her healing and going to therapy too. No. Still Zach. Still Zach. I said, come on now, because every time she on sister saying the same thing about she can't love him the way, she don't know she can love him the way she wants to and all that. So that's why we was like, okay, like we know Zach is definitely the problem, but she can be the problem at times too. Like when, I don't understand, because she always running, and Zach told her that. He was like, you always running. And I was like, yeah, they need to dive into why. I mean, maybe it's just the fear of everything that happened from her past, because they touched on that season 1, but we ain't seen no more. But, let's see. Fatima tells Zach she don't know if she can allow herself to love him like she wants to. Dr. Reed and Fatima hug. Preston look like he on the phone with somebody. We assuming that it's Zach. He's saying she's gone. You hear Fatima, but you don't see her. She's saying, Zach, I'm moving on with my life. And I was like, Doc. I said, is this after she finds out that Jeremiah's still alive or what? But don't look like it because they supposed to be in the car riding together and everything, y'all. But it's some dude. He's sitting there. He says, all bets are off. And I'm like, wait a minute. Who are you? Now, I heard about the lady coming. They said something about she was in was it military with Fatima or army? I don't know. Somewhere with Fatima. I don't know what her name is. I forgot. I'm going to have to look it up, y'all. But I did see that part, I think last year or early this year. Zach walks in to see what looked like Fatima. They saying that the lady's supposed to be jealous of Fatima or whatever. That's why she's gonna have on her wig or whatever. Look like they're gonna be on the kitchen counter or whatever, kissing and everything. Zach gonna say, what the, and he gonna toss the dude. Look like it. I said, Zach, remember what happened last time you showed your behind? I said, again, I already dropped the video, I think, saying Fatima and Zach just like, he just go to jail for his behavior. She never do. I think one time she went to jail on sisters. That's it. But yeah, I said they one and the same. Because look, they showed him going in there. Look like he flipped the man up off he threw the man or whatever. I guess he gonna see, obviously he gonna see who it is or whatever. And then they show Fatima walking in too on somebody in their bed. And I said, they got a lot of nerve to be in these folks' bed like that. But yeah, they saying it's her friend and her husband or boyfriend or something like that, but we'll see. Fatima hits the table saying enough or whatever, but I don't think it's because of Zach. Because they showed him looking with her. I'm assuming it's her friend. I said, here they go. Connie and Tony are hugging. Speaking of Connie and Tony, y'all know I did a video talking about the girl that supposed to be playing their daughter. I thought that was gonna be a storyline this season. I don't know if they saving it for next season or what. But yeah, they hug. Fatima tells Connie he just threw it all away. She says, you just gonna give up like that? Tony says there's people that are going to be in your relationship, whether you like it or not. The thing is, who you gonna listen to? And I said, well, that's kind of true because you know how they say keep your relationship private and your friends and these people ain't supposed to be in your marriage and all this stuff, which is true. I say it's going to be times where you're going to have to lean on somebody, and if you can't trust these people, they should not be in your circle. Now, there's certain things you definitely shouldn't be sharing because you never know. You never know. Just like her friend over here. I said, I wonder if she going to try to put the moves on Zach. But yeah, just like her friend over here, jealous, wearing wigs and stuff. But yeah, Tony is saying there's people that are going to be in your relationship, whether you like it or not. The thing is, who you going to listen to, fact. Look like they having Gladys' funeral or whatever. Look, I wrote this down first because I remember it. I thought it was cut out the trailer. I remember seeing that part or whatever. But they having Gladys' funeral. Look like Fatima singing at the funeral. Preston gonna be there. Look, one thing about Preston, he gonna fight. He gonna fight. Look, it's going down, y'all. It's going down. I was like, they said Zach Spobin got arrested for murder about another guy. They said they ran in the house. There was shots fired or whatever. Police was involved. They arrested Zach or whatever and everything. Now we seen him get arrested, but that's two different things. That's two different things, y'all. But yeah, Gladys' funeral takes place. Fatima sings. There are some guys that walk in Zach and Fatima house or whatever. And I said, they looking for Jeremiah, ain't it? I said, so Jeremiah gonna run up in there or something? I don't see Jeremiah in the trailer, but yeah, look like that's what they saying, y'all. That Jeremiah's supposed to been took something of theirs. They looking for it back. Or and somebody else said that Jeremiah owes them money. That's why they walked up in there. But yeah, guys walk in Zach's house. Fatima holds her stomach. A police officer tackling somebody. They show Preston. Y'all know how the guys be doing that little, I don't even know what's it called. What is it called? The little hug, the little half a hug, the little shoulder bump thing. That's what it look like Preston and Zach did. But yeah, Preston shows up for him. Zach saying he's choosing his family. Fatima sees someone in her bed. Zach and them fighting or whatever. Preston throwing hands too. I said, that her boy, Preston. That her boy, Preston. I said, Preston. One thing Preston gonna do is fight. But I think all of them gonna be fighting or whatever. And the man shoots. I said, oh, it's gotta be somebody they wanna. You can't handle the fight, the fist or whatever. You gotta pull out a doggone weapon. You gotta pull out a doggone weapon. But yeah, Zach, and you hear Zach yelling Fatima. And I think they cut out the part where Zach, like the end of the trailer, after the shot was fired or whatever, and everybody done fighting or whatever, they showed Preston raising up. Everybody was raising up. Zach turned around and he was just had this shocked look on his face. People are speculating that Fatima got shot. And they said at the end of this season, we're going to be begging for the season 4 trailer. And I said, well, hopefully y'all give it to us. Because you know how long we been begging for season 3 trailer? Y'all been accidentally dropping stuff you ain't got no business. But you can't drop the stuff you need to be dropping. It tripped me out talking about they accident. Well, if it was an accident, it was an accident. But at the same time, it's like, you got to be mindful. Because why you accidentally, or either somebody just don't know what they're doing. Because look, they didn't accidentally drop that season 3 trailer. But yeah, what else was I about to say? Let me see if it's anything else. Oh, so far what I've seen, and y'all probably seen it too. What I seen, it was on Instagram. I seen the part that Zach was sitting in I'm guessing it was a holding room or something. They showed Fatima walking out on him and everything. I seen that part. I seen the part where Preston went to Fatima and Zach's house and he was trying to ask about Zach. He ends up going to see Zach and Zach is telling him, you know, he messed up. Everybody told him he should have listened. I already seen the part. You know how Bryce was saying, what can they do to Preston or asking? I already seen that part where he ends up talking about some doggone should he go to somebody said crazy. I said, this man don't want to see you. I said, I know Zach gonna have to get over it. They business partners, you gonna have to. You gonna have to. But if he crossed that line again, y'all gonna have to go on and get y'all lawyers involved if you want to disconnect from him. But yeah, I seen that part. I basically seen all the, I'm guessing that's episode 11 that they dropped or whatever. But yeah, I seen the part where Mr. Tyrone is telling Nate and Tony they got told. They did, though. He kicking folks and stuff. Keep your feet on the ground. But yeah, that's it. Let me know y'all thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, this is Hey Girl, rest of the day and be safe.